Loving ourselves is the key to a life of peace and happiness. In this hour-long practice, we will move our bodies with love, balance, and strength. Then once we are relaxed together, I will guide you through a meditation of self-love and inner light. We will begin this practice seated in the center of the mat, right leg to front and palms on knees facing up. Settle in and ground down in your tailbone as you gently reach the top of your head to the sky. Close your eyes. Using Ujjayi breath, inhale slowly, deeply through your nose, and exhale completely and audibly through your mouth. As you settle in and practice this breath, gently smile and thank yourself for getting onto the mat today for this practice. If you're practicing in the morning, this will set your day onto a centered and peaceful path. If you're practicing in the afternoon, this is a great way to break up your day and check in with yourself. If you're practicing at night, this is a wonderful tool to let go of the day and come back to yourself. On your next exhale, bow your chin to your chest and shift your head to the left to begin drawing slow circles with your nose up and around to your right shoulder. Use your breath to roll your head around, inhaling as you sweep up and exhaling as you sweep down. Switch direction. Bring your head back to center and facing forward. Inhale. Exhale and bring your palms to your knees. Inhale to shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale and gently drop your shoulders back down. Inhale to bring your chin to your chest as you shrug again. Exhale to rise your chin slightly to the sky and slowly drop your shoulders. Inhale to shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale and gently drop your shoulders back down. Reach your left hand to the side onto the mat. Inhale to bring your right hand to your left ear. Exhale to gently guide your right ear closer to your right shoulder. Be sure you are relaxing your shoulder down and not scrunching. Use your breath to deepen the stretch and walk your fingers out a little further. Release your head and bring your right hand outstretched to the side. Inhale to reach your left hand to your right ear, and exhale as you gently pull your left ear to your left shoulder. Be sure not to scrunch. Use your breath to guide you. On your next exhale, come back to center and reach your left hand out to the mat. Bring your hands to your knees. Rise your right hand out in front of you. Then using your left hand to guide it, stretch it across your chest to the left. Squeeze your hand into a fist, then open it and spread your fingers wide. Do this a few times. Inhale to turn your head to face right. Continue making a fist and opening a few more times as you breathe deeply. Release your arms and face forward, and bring your hands to your knees again. Lift your left arm to the front now and across your chest, using your right hand to guide it further. Begin making fists and turn your head to the left. Turn your head back to center and release your hands to your knees. Grasp your hands around your front ankle. Inhale as you lean forward to arch your back and look up to the sky. Seated cow. Exhale to round your spine and bring your chest to chin, leaning back and grasping your ankle for support. Seated cat. Inhale to lean forward and arch, Upishta Bitalasana. Exhale into seated cat, Marjaryasana Bitilasana. Flow through this movement with 3 more breaths. Come back to center, hands to knees. Inhale to reach to the sky and watch your hands connect overhead. Exhale to twist to the right, bringing your right hand behind you and your left hand to your left thigh. Use your inhale to sit up taller, lifting your torso, and your exhale to twist a little deeper. Bring your head back to center, then untwist and bring your hands back to your lap. Inhale to reach your hands above and watch them touch again. Exhale to twist to the left. Left hand on the floor behind you and right hand on your left thigh. Use your breath to lengthen your torso up and gently deepen the twist with an exhale. Turn your head back to the front and untwist your torso, hands to your knees. Breathe deeply. Bring your left foot to the front now. Ground down your tailbone. Grasp your left ankle with both hands. Lean forward, arching your back on an inhale into seated cow. Exhale to round through, leaning back into seated cat. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. Move with your breath. Come back to center, hands on your knees. Inhale your arms up overhead to touch. Exhale with a twist to the left, watching your left hand touch behind you and your right hand to your left thigh. Use your breath to guide you, sitting up taller and twisting deeper. On your next inhale, untwist your hands and head back to center and touch overhead. Exhale to bring your hands to your lap. Inhale to rise your hands back up overhead, watching them touch. Exhale to gently twist to the right, touching your left hand to your right knee and your right hand to the earth. Inhale to sit up taller. Exhale to twist gently. Come back to center, bringing your hands to your knees. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Uncross your legs and bring your feet to the floor in front of you. Hug your knees, grabbing opposite elbow, and bring your head to your knees. Breathe into this safe space and notice how you feel. Lift your head and release your knees. Open your knees and bring the soles of your feet together into cobbler's pose. Grasp your toes with both hands. Breathe deeply as you gently pump your knees up and down like the wings of a butterfly. Come to stillness and give your feet a gentle massage. Grasp your toes once more, then using the strength of your hands, bring your knees back together. Come onto your hands and knees, facing the front of the mat. Ground your tabletop and all four corners onto the mat. Lift your left hand and turn your fingertips as far as your wrist allows. Forward and begin to make small circles around your wrist. Remember to breathe with this movement. Change direction. Come back to center and untwist your wrist. Lift your left knee now and make ankle circles one way and then the other. Curl your toes under onto the mat and gently shift your hips back and forward. Uncurl your toes. Lift your right hand to turn your fingertips in towards your knee. Repeat the gentle circles around your right wrist, one way, and then the other. Untwist your wrist and then lift your right ankle and knee to rotate. Curl your toes under and shift your hips back and forth. stretching out your foot. Come back to neutral table and begin quickly tapping the tops of your feet on the mat, energizing your legs. Stop tapping and shift your hips back onto your heels, sitting on your feet. Bring your palms together and begin to rub your palms vigorously. Notice the warmth you're creating and breathe with this feeling. Release your hands, right hand to your heart and left to your belly. Close your eyes and feel the heat that has been cultivated by your energy. Take the deepest breath you've taken all day and sigh it out. Lean forward as you slide your palms down your thighs and onto the mat in front of you, keeping forearms on the mat. Place your left palm onto the mat, then your right. Then return your left and then your right forearm. Lead with the right now, lifting your body and placing each palm, then back down onto forearms, right, then left. Repeating with the left palm and back down, then right and back down. Remain on the mat with your forearms. Curl your toes under. Inhale and exhale your hips back slightly. Inhale as you shift your body forward. Look down between your arms and peel your hips up to the sky. Walk your toes in towards your torso and look through your thighs. Breathe deeply into dolphin pose. Ardha Pincha Marujasana. Inhale. On an exhale, lower your knees with control back to the mat. Uncurl your toes and shift your hips back into child's pose, Balasana. Keeping your arms active on the mat, relax your torso and your shoulders to round. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Inhale to come into tabletop. Cross your ankles and come through to a seat, extending your legs out long. Inhale your arms to the sky and sit tall in staff pose, flexing your feet. Breathe your arms up a little higher and exhale to fold forward, bending your knees generously to grab your ankles, toes, or bottoms of your feet. Bow your head toward your knees. Bring your hands back to your ankles. Straighten your legs if your body will allow. Inhale to sit up slowly. Sit up tall and bend your left leg, grabbing your foot and knee and crossing your foot to the floor outside of your right knee or thigh. Wrap your arms around your left leg and bring your forehead to your knee. Feel this stretch in your neck, upper back, left hip, and notice anywhere else you feel sensation. How does it feel? Do you need to adjust? Raise your head up and uncurl your arms. Wrap your right hand around your foot and cradle your leg like a baby. Rock your leg back and forth, loosening your hip flexor. Now begin to make circles to the right, then the left. Gently bring your foot back to the mat on the inside of your other leg. Wrap your left hand around the front of your ankle as you plant your right palm, leaning to the right and bending your left leg to place your foot next to your left hip. Try to get the sole of your left foot to face the sky. I will turn so you can see the placement. Sit up tall and flex your right foot. Breathe and use your right hand to support you. Inhale as you walk your hands up to frame your right ankle, and use your bent leg to rise up into a kneeling low lunge. Curl your back toes under to rise up into a runner's lunge. Bring your hands to the front of the mat and walk your foot up to the left side of the mat. And lower your leg down into pigeon pose. Uncurl your back toes. Sit up tall and make any adjustments you need. Breathe in to grow taller and exhale to shift your head slightly forward. Breathe in and grow even taller, and this time on your exhale, shift your torso forward and down over your bent leg. Bring your palms under your forehead or next to your head with forearms on the mat. Sink completely into your bent leg. Inhale slowly, deeply through your nose, and exhale completely and audibly through your mouth. Feel each breath relax you deeper and deeper into your leg. On an inhale, lift your head slowly, then your arms to place your hands onto the mat. Curl your back toes under and power up as you lift and shift your right leg back into plank. Breathe deeply. Stay strong in this position, holding your core and working to make your body as straight as possible. Inhale your left foot to the front of the mat. Lower your back knee, flip your foot, and shift back onto your right heel. Shift to the left to bring your right foot out from under you and next to your hip. Sit up tall and adjust as needed. Flex your left foot. Breathe to lean to the left, using your hand to support you, and gently pull your foot out and away to place it onto the mat. Now lift and cradle your right leg with your arms, rocking it back and forth. Begin to make small circles to the right and then to the left, loosening up your hip flexor. Return your foot to the mat and guide your foot back to your hip. Then shift onto your calf and heel. Walk forward with your hands into a kneeling lunge. Curl your back toes under and rise up into a runner's lunge. Walk your left foot across the mat to lay your legs down into pigeon pose. Uncurl your back toes. Breathe in and exhale to shift forward and down onto your bent leg. Relaxing over your bent leg, stack your hands to lay your forehead on top, or put your forearms next to your head. Feel your belly press against your thigh as you breathe. Inhale your head up and come up onto your palms. Curl your back toes under and shift your left leg back to a plank. Inhale up into downward dog. Exhale audibly through your mouth. Walk your dog and play in the position. Shift through tabletop and back into a child's pose, bringing your arms, palms up to your sides. Letting your shoulders roll forward and sink with your breath. On your next inhale, bring your palms next to your shoulders and come up into tabletop again. Exhale. Curl your toes under. Inhale as you peel up into downward dog. Walk it out. Look forward and shift your left foot up between your hands. Plant your right foot and inhale as you rise your hands up into Warrior One. Try to keep your hips facing forward and your shoulders square. Be sure you can see your toes past your knee. Inhale to rise up slightly and exhale to spread your arms out wide as you turn your torso to Warrior Two. Sink into your left leg and pull your hands away from each other. On an inhale, moving into Peaceful Warrior, flip and shift your left palm forward, up and back, following it with your gaze. Touch your right hand to your back leg for support, and look out past your left hand as it reaches back. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Inhale to flip your left palm and exhale to shift to the front, laying your elbow onto your left knee. Inhale your right hand to the sky and up over your head. Extended side angle. Reach with your fingertips and exhale as you sink deeper into your left leg. Utthita Prajvukonasana. Inhale your right hand to the sky and straighten your left leg. Bring your left hand to your shin, ankle, or to the floor. Triangle pose. Turn your head slowly to be sure your arms are both out straight. Utthita Trikonasana. Keeping your fingertips on the floor, slowly bend your left leg and windmill your right hand to meet your left. Plant your palms on the inside of your left foot and walk to the left edge of the mat. Hinge it out to the edge of your left foot and look forward. Lizard variation. Sink deeper in your hips. Come onto your left foot flat and bring your left hand to the outside of your foot. Walk your foot in and shift your right foot up to the front into a forward fold. Uttanasana. Bend your legs as much as you need to plant your palms on the mat. Step your left leg back into a runner's lunge. Look forward. Plant your left foot and rise your torso up into Warrior One. Hips square with your shoulders. Inhale to rise up and shift into Warrior Two. Exhale. Pull your hands away from each other and be sure you can see your toes past your knee. Flip your front hand and reach forward, up and back, sliding your back hand down your leg. Look up and out past your fingertips. Sink deeper into your bent leg. Inhale to flip your right palm and exhale to shift to the front, laying your right elbow to your right knee. Your left hand to the sky and up over your head. Reach with your fingertips as you sink deeper into your right leg. Rise your hand to the sky, and as you straighten your right leg, straighten your right arm to touch your shin, ankle, or the mat. Turn your head slowly to be sure your arms are both out straight. Inhale and windmill your left hand to the mat, walking your right foot over and out into a high lizard variation. Look forward and sink into your front leg. Walk your foot back to the center between your hands. Shift your right foot back into plank position. Inhale. Exhale to slowly sink down to your belly. Flip your feet and bring your forehead to the mat and your hands next to your face. Breathe and melt into the earth. Lift your head and plant your palms next to your shoulders. Inhale up into tabletop. Bring your toes together and knees as wide as the mat. Exhale to shift back into extended child's pose. Utthita Balasana. Sink your shoulders down, relax your head into the mat, and try to sit on your heels. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth audibly. Inhale to walk your hands back between your legs and sit up onto your heels. Bring your hands to your knees and with your breath, sway your torso gently, left to right, letting your head flop as you go side to side. Breathe with this movement. Come back to center and sit up tall. Bring your hands to the mat, walk them out in front of you, and bring your knees together. Sit back onto your heels. Inhale. Exhale as you slide your hands down your legs and out to the front of the mat. Flip your toes under and inhale to shift your hips back and exhale up into downward facing dog. Walk your dog. Plant your palms, bend your knees, and hop your feet up to meet your hands. Forward fold, legs bent as generously as you need. Plant your left hand under your head and bow and arrow your right hand up and across your chest, following it with your gaze to the sky. Flip your right palm and bring the back of your hand to your left side body, trying to touch your fingertips to your left thigh. Use your breath to open your shoulder a little more to the sky. Bring your right hand back up to the sky and back to the earth to replace your left. Watch your left hand bow and arrow across your chest and up to the sky. Flip your hand and bring it to your right side, touching your fingertips to your thigh and using your breath to open your shoulder even more to the sky. Lift your hand back up to the sky and down next to your right hand. Inhale. Exhale to sink your hips down into a squat, coming up onto your toes and tucking your head into your knees. Lower your heels and lift your hips, and ragdolling your torso, walk to the center of the mat facing me. Squat back down. Walk your hands to the right and come onto your right hip, taking a moment to be still. Notice how you feel. Use your left hand to guide your left leg into a cross-legged position, left leg at the front. Ground your sits bones down and be sure you feel centered. Inhale your arms up over your head and bend them to touch opposite shoulders with your hands. Bring your hands to opposite elbows and shift them to the left, gently looking down at your right knee. Now shift your elbows over to the right, turning to look at your left knee. Release your elbows and clasp your fingers together. Gently pull your left elbow down to pull your right behind your head. Inhale. Exhale to gently pull your right elbow down and away from you, and your left elbow behind your head. Inhale. Exhale your hands back behind your head. Inhale to reach to the sky. Make a fist and spread your fingers. Bring your hands to your lap. Open your legs and cross your right leg over your left. Bend your left leg in and place the side or top of your left foot next to your right hip. Bend your right leg now and place your right foot next to your left hip. If needed, feel free to sit on a block for extra support. Shift your hips and bend your legs until your knees are lined up on top of one another. Press gently on your feet and bring your hands to your sides, touching the mat with your fingertips. Close your eyes, tuck your chin, and breathe. I'm going to turn now to show you the next direction. Inhale to lift your left arm up over your head, and using your right hand to guide it, bend your left elbow to touch the palm of your hand to the top of your spine, or between your shoulder blades. Now take your right arm down and back behind you, touching and reaching the back of your hand up your spine, trying to touch your fingertips together in the center of your back. Maybe you can clasp your fingers together. Cow face pose. Gomukhasana. Sit up straight, keeping your neck long. Honor where you are and breathe deeply. Inhale. Exhale, and with control, unclasp and unbend your arms out straight to your side. Hug your arms around your body, your right arm over your left, and bring your chin to your chest. Inhale your arms up and back, touching your fingers to the earth. Exhale to shift your torso forward over your leg. Bring your forehead to your right knee. Keep your hands reaching back behind you and melt into your legs. Inhale as you rise up. Slowly uncross your right leg and bring your foot to the mat, then the left. If you had a block, place it to the side for a moment. Hug your knees to your body. Stretch your legs out straight and flex and point your feet, and wiggle your legs back and forth. Do whatever feels good. Bend your left leg and bring your right foot under it to lay next to your left hip, the sole facing up. Take your left leg over your right and bring your left foot next to your right hip. If you sat on a block before, replace it now. Bring your arms up over your head. Bend your elbows and use your left hand to slide your right hand down your spine as far as it's comfortable. Reach your left arm out and down and place the back of your hand to your spine, reaching up towards your right hand. Walking your hands toward one another until they eventually touch or clasp. Breathe deeply. With control, unclasp and unbend your arms out straight to your sides. Hug your arms around your body, left on top this time. And bring your chin to your chest. Inhale. Exhale to rise your head up and open your arms slowly out, back and down, to touch the earth with your fingers. Inhale. Exhale to shift forward and lay your torso over your leg, laying on your left leg. Reach back gently with your hands and melt onto your legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale to slowly rise and use your hands to uncross your left leg, foot to the earth. Then your right, and stretch them out long. Open your legs out wide as far as you are comfortable and sit up straight. Place your right hand on your right leg and begin to make circles with your left shoulder, one way, then the other. Sit up tall, place your left hand onto your left leg, and make shoulder circles with your right arm. Switch direction. Bring your legs out a little wider and place your forearms onto your thighs. Bend your legs in one at a time to cross them. And use your hands to turn to the front of your mat. Inhale. Come through onto hands and knees. Exhale to sit your hips back onto your heels. And inhale as you peel up into downward facing dog. Exhale completely. Walk your dog and feel the pose stretch out the compression we just made with our bodies. Lower down onto your knees into tabletop once again. Cross your ankles and come through to a seat. Stretch your legs out long. Point and flex your feet. Inhale to sit up straight. Stretch your arms out in front of you and exhale your torso slowly down to the earth. Bend your right knee up, and with your left hand, cross it over your left leg towards the earth. Bring your right arm to a cactus position by your head and look at your right hand. Supine twist. Use your breath to deepen the twist. Bring your head back to center. Lift your right leg up and straighten it out and lay it slowly onto the mat. Bend your left leg now. Using your right hand, guide it over your right leg to the floor. Bring your other arm into cactus position and look towards your left hand. Use your breath to deepen the twist. Bring your head back to center. Your right hand back into cactus position. Place both feet onto the mat and shift your hip toward your heels. Place your arms by your sides, planting your palms, and be sure your toes and knees are facing the front of the mat. Inhale to lift your hips up off the mat. Exhale back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Inhale and lift the highest you have yet. And if you'd like, clasp your hands under your hips and walk your shoulder blades towards each other. Keep your chin tucked and your feet planted. Use your breath to rise your bridge up higher. Inhale. If your hands were clasped, unclasp them now. Plant your palms by your sides. Exhale as you slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Straighten your legs out one at a time. Bend your right knee and begin to make large circles around your hip, straightening your leg at the bottom and bending it at the top. Reverse direction. Place your leg back onto the mat and begin the same motion with your left leg, bending at the top, extending at the bottom. Change direction. Straighten it down onto the mat. Rise your arms straight out in front of you. Cross your right arm over your left and hug your hands around your shoulders. Tuck your chin and breathe deeply. Open your arms up slowly and bring them above your head, hands together. Bring your feet together and shift them to the right side of your mat. Then do the same with your hands and head, creating a crescent shape with your body. Cross your left ankle over your right and use your right hand to gently pull your left wrist. Feel the stretch along the whole left side of your body. Uncross your ankles. Slowly release your top half back to center, then your feet. Shift your feet to the left side of your mat now, and your hands and your head. Cross your right ankle over your left, and guide over your right wrist with your left hand. Breathe into the side body stretch. Slowly bring your bottom half back to center, then your head and arms. Bring your hands to your stomach, feeling your breath rise and fall. Bring your left hand to your heart. Close your eyes. Begin a deep breath through your nose, into your belly, and fill up your chest, holding your breath with ease. With pursed lips, exhale slowly from your chest, then your belly. Pause. Inhale deeply into your belly, then chest. Hold. Exhale with control from your chest, then your belly. Pause. Inhale, belly, chest. Hold. Exhale, chest, belly. Return your left hand to your belly. Bring your arms out by your sides, palms up. Bring your feet to the corners of your mat and let them flop open. Relaxed, still. I will now begin a counted breath so that we can shift into Shavasana together. Breathe deeply through your nose in 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Out through your mouth 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. In 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5. Out 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Return to a normal, relaxed breath. Keeping your eyes closed, move the focus of your gaze up, then in between your eyes to your third eye chakra. What color do you see? Do you see any shapes or images? As you continue to focus your gaze on your third eye, begin to notice your body. Relax your feet, ankles, calves, deep, deep into the mat. Sink your knees, thighs, behind, deeper, deeper into the mat. Let go of any tension in your low back, belly, chest, shoulders. Relax them down, down into the mat. Relax your arms, wrists, hands, deep, deep down. Feel your back and throat relax completely. Swallow once. Then relax your tongue off of the roof of your mouth. Feel all of the muscles in your face let go. Let go. Let go. The top of your head is relaxed. Visualize your body and see it sinking down, all of your weight into the earth. Keeping your eyes closed, relax them now back to center and relax your jaw. Feel your body in its entirety, limp and deeply relaxed. As you lay heavy on the mat, relish in the peace you have cultivated for yourself. Feel the ease throughout your body and the love you have given yourself through this practice. Keeping your eyes closed, bring your focus and attention to the heart chakra at the center of your chest. Imagine your chest cavity has a light within. What color is your light? What does your light feel like? Feel it. See it. We will now lay in stillness, focusing our energy and attention to the heart chakra. See its color. Feel its energy. If anything comes up, do not follow the thought. Simply return your focus back to the light at the center of your chest. Bring your focus back to your breath. Inhale the deepest, most full breath you've taken all day. Begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, Rotate your wrists and ankles. Bring your feet together and point your toes. Bring your hands up over your head and point your fingers. Stretch them far away from each other and yawn if you can. Flutter your eyelids open. And now curl yourself into a ball. Rock your body back and forth and squeeze your legs tight. Roll onto your side and sit up slowly. Roll up into a seat and face me. Bring your hands to your lap, thumb and forefinger together. Close your eyes and smile. And remember to carry this peace and self-love you've created off the mat and into your day or evening. Sit up tall and bring your palms together to your third eye. The light within me is connected to the light within you. We are one. Bow down as far as your body allows and sit up slowly. Namaste, my friends. I love you.